When did the National Guard commission its first officers? Imagine a time when the need for organized military support at the state level became increasingly evident. This was the backdrop against which the National Guard was established. The roots of the National Guard can be traced back to the early colonial militias, but the formal commissioning of its first officers marks a significant milestone in American military history. The National Guard, as we know it today, was officially created by the Militia Act of 1870. This act allowed for the establishment of a reserve military force that could be called upon in times of emergency. However, the commissioning of the first officers took place earlier, during the American Revolutionary War. In fact, the first officers of what would eventually evolve into the National Guard were commissioned in the year 1775. During this period, local militias were formed to defend against British forces, and these militias were composed of ordinary citizens who volunteered to serve. The Continental Congress recognized the need for a more organized military structure and began to commission officers to lead these militias. This was a pivotal moment, as it laid the groundwork for the future of the National Guard. As the years progressed, the role of the National Guard evolved. It transitioned from a local militia to a more structured reserve force that could be mobilized for both state and federal duties. The National Guard has played crucial roles in various conflicts, including the Civil War, World Wars, and modern-day operations. Today, the National Guard serves as a vital component of the United States Armed Forces, providing support during natural disasters, civil unrest, and international missions. The legacy of those first commissioned officers continues to resonate, as the National Guard remains a key element of national security and community support. Understanding the history of the National Guard and the commissioning of its first officers helps us appreciate the dedication and service of those who have served in this important role throughout American history.